What up, randos? What's going on? How we doing today? Pretty good, I hope. Hope it's not a bad one. It was okay for me. Did a little shopping, got a little agitated, and because of that, thought I would put out just a quick, fast thing that everybody, I believe, with BPD should have, and that is this little thing right here, a personal crisis plan. Now I printed this one off of Google. Let me show you just how easy it is. You know, you don't need to do anything, sign up, get anything going online or with me, with anybody. You could even make one up yourself. But it's a very, very good idea to do it and just have that in your toolbox and have it ready as ammunition for once you get hit with one of these overwhelming emotions that we know so well. But anyway, check this out. Let me show you how easy it is. Let's just go right down here to this laptop. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I just went to any search engine. I went to Google, typed in personal crisis plan. Hey, I even spelled it right, so that's cool. But what I did was I just came over here. I hit images, and I mean, look at all these. They're all over the place. Now this is the one that I used right here. I just thought it was cute looking. It was something off of Pinterest, I believe. LindsayBurham.com. You know, just find something. You just need something so you can start thinking about this stuff. Start thinking about once you're going to get overwhelmed and once you're going to cause that fight that's going to end your relationship, cause that argument that's going to lose your job, that's going to cause you to go knuckles with whoever's sitting at the bar looking at you because you're just feeling crazy right now. But anyway, look here. So this crisis plan, you can look at this little one on the screen here. I'll make it bigger somewhere around here. I don't know. But I used the personal crisis plan, got it off of Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, first thing, it says, I know I'm triggered once I notice. And I like this one because it says that, because it is triggers. I get triggered, and I know that's what it is because I can feel it. I can feel just that change in my thought pattern and immediately in the way I feel, like in your gut once you're getting pulled over by the police, once you're gonna go to the principal's office, once you're gonna have to go talk to your boss, whatever it is, once you're in trouble, and you feel that thing in your stomach, that butterflies, whatever you want to call it, that's once you know you're triggered and you know that you're getting ready to show the uglier sides that we have. But mine says I notice it once I get a very steep change in my mood. Talking about something, doing something, it doesn't matter, whatever's going on. I can notice I'm going from just like, you know, smooth sailing, everything's great, you know, everything's normal, and I'll have a trigger word, or somebody will say something, I'll notice something, I'll hear something, a story will start being made up in my head, and I'm triggered. And I don't want to go down that road anymore. So that's one thing that I know. Next thing I said, thinking. So yeah, just like I said, I'll start thinking of stuff, like I'll be remembering how something played out, like I'll see somebody and that'll trigger me to remember like the last disagreement or argument we had. Something that doesn't even, it doesn't even make a difference, like petty stuff. But for whatever reason, it's such a big deal in my head. It's just such a big deal, and I just keep playing through every single aspect of, oh, I should have, could have, would have, oh, but they did this, they did that, and I just figure out why I'm right, and I need to bring it up, and I need to make them understand just how wrong they are. And that's not normal behavior. That's that imbalance. So if you start playing those stories, that's something that happens to me. That might be for you too. Just feeling emotionally overwhelmed, like you know when somebody says something, when something happens, when something's going on around you, that it's just too much. Like it's a wave. It just washes over you, and you're either going to be in a defense mode and come at somebody, or you're going to, just be sad, run off to your little corner, and just get away from everybody, just have that empty feeling, and that's not good. We don't want that either. So those are, I didn't even get the fourth line. I can't fill these all in. Okay, the next part, some good ways to distract myself are, let's see, that would be, for me, once I realize this is happening, once I feel any of these triggers hit me, I'll really just pause, like I'll stop and just like breathe, like really focus on your breathing, like all that meditation stuff, whatever. But I'll just really focus on the breath, like going in and out, just like observing it, like go in and down into my lungs, and just like fill up and like give me its nutrients or whatever it is that it does, and then go back out, kind of clear my head, focus on something simple. I'll also like put on my headphones here, put on these bad boys, and listen to some music, watch a video, just do something to get your head out of that and into something different to distract yourself. It usually works pretty well for me. And lastly, I just got to get away from it. I've got to walk, I've got to move, I've got to do something. I got to like do a hobby, like I'm braiding this leather cord around this box cutter. You don't ask me, that's what I'm doing. Once I start getting whatever, but those things all help. They all help me. Okay, next thing. For being safe people I can reach out to. I got Mackenzie. I got my girl. That's not really the safest, to have one person and have it a person that you're so tied into, where a lot of these feelings generate to and from, like, but I really lucked out with her, and she's very understanding and works these same exact steps, so she knows what I'm going through, and it's the same thing she goes through, so that it helps a lot. But I need to find at least two more, at least some more names, but it is such a kind of shameful thing for me, and I just don't know where to go. I know where I can go, but I don't want to go to them. You know what I mean. Okay, next is coping skills. Things you can do to cope and get your mind off of it, because you don't want to be sitting there thinking about whatever it is that's gonna push you over the side, you want to get your mind off. So what I put down is get away from it and practice my breath and be present. A lot of my stuff is that's why I like DBT. It's a lot of mindfulness stuff. It's like Buddhist kind of meditation. Like, I really do need to detach from my ego and self. So I do put a lot into that. That helps me a lot. So just be present and get centered. I mean, really, I need to get centered. I need to find my balance again. Libra, need balance. Once I'm off balance, everything's messed up. It's all chaos. And that's stupid. Okay, next thing. Another coping skill I would use. Temperature. As in, change my temperature. Change my location. Like if I'm inside warm and cozy, pop outside real fast. I live in Colorado. It snows every other day and then it melts and it's hot. You never know what the heck's gonna go on. Go hop in the shower, make it whatever temperature I want, you know. Grab like a cold drink, you know, just put it on you or something, just something to give you a little system shock, just to pull you out of it. That helps. Nicotine, that also helps. Like if I go out and I'll have a cigarette, I'm trying to quit. I got this battery operated cigarette. This thing's so stupid, but I got that. It's just not cool. You start smoking to be cool. What is cool about that? Nothing. I wish I could quit. I'm trying. I'm almost there. Ways to keep myself and my space safe. Now for me, I have a lot of those thoughts once we get real down on ourselves. But I have like a phobia, like a fear. I don't wanna draw any blood. I mean, I got tattoos everywhere. You'd think I'd be a cutter, but I'm not. I don't like that. And I wouldn't want to do anything else to end myself in a messy way. So like the sharp objects and stuff like that, that's not a big deal for me. For me, what I don't need is I need to make sure my space is free of drugs and alcohol and just anything to that nature. And pretty much I think I don't have one. Like everywhere could be a safe space for me. I feel safe and fine everywhere. I guess it would be with people, or if it was people that I needed to get away from, I would just be in my car and I'd just drive, or I'd get on my bike. I'd get on my bike and just cruise off and get away. What else? I put a park. Park. We can't go outside right now, but just get away. And then the last thing, other resources. Other resources I would use to have. I don't know. I put down the EAP number, Employee Assistance Program, that I have at my work. I don't know if you have that, but if you do, check it out. It's pretty good. You get 3 to 6 free sessions, and then you continue on your own plan. So you can see if you like that person, or if you even like that treatment, and if maybe speaking to one person doesn't work, maybe you need a group, maybe you need medication, maybe. That's your journey. When it did mine, I know. I put the Nami. I don't know what it stands for. It's like a mental health thing, but they have a help number, and they deal with all different types of mental afflictions. So you can check that out, and they've got a lot of things to help. And lastly, but most important, this is the most important to me. Most important to me is YouTube. You guys, this box, this phone, just being able to connect with somebody. And even if I'm not like speaking with them or messaging or anything, just being able to pull up a treasure trove of normal human beings, normal regular people, like their experiences, what they're feeling, their stories and emotions going through it, their worries, they're the same worries I have. They're the same, there's a lot of the same stuff there, and it makes so much of a difference to just hear other people are going through stuff and they're getting through stuff, and that's the most important. They're going through it, but they're getting through it, and they're helping me through it, and we can all help each other through it. I mean, I try to go out and hit one of these sites, go to one of these doctors, go to somebody that has BPD across their thumbnail, and go down and read the comments, even if it's 2 years old. I read one the other day that was 2-3 years old, and nobody responded to something very sad this woman wrote. And I commented on it, and I was open to God. She was still here with us, still among us. And you know what? Like a week later, she responded back. And then somebody else read it. And I don't know how it works, but people follow these old videos, and they do reach out. They do care. I've never seen a troll. I've never seen any of that in any of those chats that I've ever seen. Or not chats, comments, whatever. Leave me alone, whatever. Comments. But most important thing, guys, do that. Get yourself a personal crisis plan. This one was super easy. Make up your own. Just have a blueprint in your head. Just have a blueprint in your head.